Hugh Thomson spoke at the 2011 National Graduates Conference on Isaiah 36 to 40 in a series called On Wings Like Eagles. This is a clip from his final talk titled Delighting in Our God.
Isaiah declares that God is able to save his people and God is willing to save his people. Everyone else may let us down, but God won't let us down. So I just want to ask you as we start out this morning, are you convinced about that? Are you? Are you absolutely sure about that? Well, let's ask ourselves some questions. And here's the first one. What does it mean to be God's people? We're Christians, we're God's people. What does it mean to be God's people? I wonder if the Israelites were saying, well, how can 70 years in exile in Babylon pay for all those hundreds of years of sin and rebellion and idolatry in our history? Surely God has abandoned us because of our sin. Surely we can't be God's people any longer, can we? But the chapter starts, verse 1 of chapter 40, "Comfort, comfort my people, says your God." My people, my people. Despite everything, they're still God's people. Maybe that's the first thing you need to hear this morning. If you belong to God, if you belong to Jesus, no matter what sin you may have fallen into, no matter how far you may have wandered away from God, if you come back in repentance, there's still forgiveness. There's still restoration. You still belong to God's people. If you're a Christian who's fallen into sin, there's comfort for you from God when you come back. What does it mean to be God's people? It means your sin has been dealt with. Your sin has been dealt with. "Comfort, comfort my people, says your God. Speak tenderly to Jerusalem and proclaim to her that her hard service has been completed, that her sin has been paid for." God says the exile has paid for the people's sin and rebellion. It says in verse 2, she has received from the Lord's hand double for all her sin. Double means matching. It means like a mirror image. It means the punishment fits the crime. It's enough. Well, of course, we know, from our perspective, we know that the exile in Babylon was only a provisional punishment for sin. But it was pointing forward to Jesus. Jesus who really did finally pay for sin once for all on the cross. So for us as Christians, punishment for sin is over. Jesus said on the cross, "It is finished." And it was finished there and then. What does it mean to be God's people? Your sin has been dealt with. And that's the first thing God's people need to hear. And then
all Hugh's talks are now being made available as audio podcasts from CMF. You can find them on our website or on iTunes, along with a range of feature interviews, news updates and devotional pieces.
let's shout about it. That's what Isaiah is told to do.